Hi everyone and welcome to yet another video on GDPR for beginners from Zero to Pro series on Learning with GP, the only place where GDPR is simplified. I'm going to make videos on each of the important topics covering GDPR. These upcoming videos will be an introduction to GDPR, but as we progress, every topic will have dedicated video to it. So, subscribe to my channel and explore for more in-depth content on the topics. In case you are curious to learn about a topic, you can also let me know in the comments below. In the last video, we talked about what is GDPR. Today, we will learn why should you bother learning about GDPR. And in the end, we will take a little quiz to test what you have learned in this lesson. In the next video, we will talk about why was GDPR introduced, and of course, we will take a quiz as it's good to assess and revise. So let's jump right into understanding why should you learn about GDPR. Because it's your personal data and you are its master. So, you have the choice to share it or decide not to share it. And finally, you get to determine who gets to see your personal data. Let's talk about what exactly is considered as your personal data. So, your personal data includes name, phone number, email, bank details, computer IP, social media posts, and medical information. And wait, that's just not it. There is also a special category of personal data. So what exactly is included in this special category, you ask? The special category includes the data regarding your ethnic origin, political opinions, religious or philosophical beliefs, trade union membership, genetic data, biometric data, data concerning health or data concerning a natural person's sex life, sexual orientation, and data relating to criminal convictions and offenses. The processing of special categories of data are prohibited in general, and they can only be processed under certain conditions which are mentioned in GDPR regulation. Let's take a look at what exactly are these conditions for consent of special category of personal data. These conditions include if the data subject has given the consent in context of written declaration, which also contains consent for other matters, then, in this case, the consent for each matter should be clearly distinguishable from the other matters. So, in other words, the consent must be provided in a clear and plain language. So, no more pre-ticking the boxes or making it necessary to provide consent for data that might not be relevant for the purpose of processing to which the data subject has agreed to. The next condition is demonstrate. The controller shall be able to demonstrate that the data subject has consented to processing of their personal data. This means that any unnecessary personal information gathered won't be kept hidden from the supervising authorities anymore. The third condition is inform. Prior to taking the consent from data subject, the data subject, that is you, should be informed about the fact that you can withdraw your consent at any time. However, the withdrawal of consent will not affect the lawfulness of processing based on the consent that was provided before its withdrawal. Terms like lawfulness of processing and lawfulness are important concepts that need detailed information, and will be covered thoroughly in separate videos. So, do remember to subscribe. The fourth point deals with the consent regarding children. The processing of personal data of a child will be lawful only when the child is at least 16 years old. If the child is below 16 years of age, the processing will be considered lawful only if the consent is authorized by the holder of parental responsibility over the child. The controller will have to make reasonable efforts to verify in these cases that the consent is given or authorized by the holder of parental responsibility over the child. Depending on the case, member states may provide for a lower age. However, the lower age cannot be below 13 years. With this, we are finally finished with our video on why should you learn about GDPR. And this brings us to quiz time. So let's put our knowledge to test and see what have we gained with this video. In this section, you will be shown a couple of simple questions based on the topics that we have covered so far. The questions will have 4 alternatives and 1 correct alternative. Feel free to take your time or go back to the lesson and find the correct answer. You can write the answer in the comment section below. I will make sure to get to your answer. I hope you got all the answers to the quiz correct. In the next video, we will talk about why was GDPR introduced, and of course, we will do a little quiz. So stay tuned for more videos. Do subscribe to my channel, Learning with GP, where GDPR is simplified. And with that, I thank you for putting your best foot forward towards understanding GDPR. If you have any more questions, please feel free to reach out to me at gunjan.gdpr@gmail.com. So see you soon. Until next time, bye!